Slightly different setup on my end today for audio on these in-person matches, pre-recorded matches for your live stream enjoyment. um, the formula is a little strange, but we're making it work, everybody. All right, Misty Rainforest and Savannah passing here. Polluted Delta for Blechman, who's on the left. Dragon versus Stained Glass Elishnorn. Elish wins. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Savannah, Snow-Covered Island. Now, just a warning here, everybody. And this is a problem that I am still trying to figure out how to do something about it. There will be some glare on some of the cards during this match. I'll just tell you which cards they are, and then we'll work through it together as a family. It'll be great. Great bonding experience for all of us. All right, there's me adjusting the camera. And here's Uro. Glare of heresy, no foe is more hated than the former friend. That's a good flavor text, HC Fox. Let me make sure something's working here. Okay, we're working. Great. I guess I could turn up match source just a little bit. Okay. So what's going to be key in a control mirror? Yeah, we can do some gambling. What's up, Turn Zero Games? In a control mirror, what are the key cards? I mean, Uro obviously will win a game all on its own if it's unchecked, right? But the incremental card advantage that you get throughout a match, throughout a game, that lead to a victory. Are the key cards more the threats and the answers, like the prismatic endings and the Uros? Or in the control mirror, are the key cards more the Sylvan libraries, the ponders, and the brainstorms, and who can do more of that? Who will win? Miracles, Blechman, or Miracles Montalvo on the right? We'll give chat 10 minutes for that. Earl versus Counterbalance, no other cards have text? Yeah, maybe. How's everybody's weekend going, by the way? I know the weekend's almost over for most of us, if not over already. Endurance getting in there. Now we see a volcanic island on the left side for Blechman. That's really just for sideboard cards as far as I know, Power Blast. This is basically just blue-white miracles. Chris, are you not at the shop? You have a staff member setting stuff up, or does the shop do it? So this is pre-recorded. I was there recording this. You want to start doing this at your shop. Doing what exactly? Recording matches or live streaming or both? Yeah. Okay, we have a brainstorm here. A little bit of glare on it, but we'll live. Expressive Iteration got fired off there for Blechman earlier as well. Shout out to Alec using a Rachel Weeks mat. Oh, I didn't realize that was a Rachel Weeks mat. Nice. Yeah, that's a really nice mat, actually. I gotta look at Rachel's playmats, because the ones I've seen so far are amazing. I probably should pick up some of those. I actually don't own many playmats. I have my NYC Eternal playmat, my 90s MTG playmat, and a Star Wars playmat, and that is it. That is it. I don't really have that many. The Praetors, yeah. Abundant Harvest here. Gets a prismatic ending. Okay, HC Fox bet on the wrong one. That's okay. Buy 5,000. Terminus on the stack here. Unfortunately, Ink Gaming had to remove a lot of her mats because of copyright infringement, but if you have one in mind, I can get you one. Nice. Yeah, I'll try to find where the whole gallery is or whatever and see what I want. Um, Shout out to Ink Gaming, by the way. Ink Gaming has been great as an affiliate. We have links down below for everybody to use our Ink Gaming affiliate links. But I've been trying to get Ink Gaming to make some 90s MTG playmats for us that can be made like on a like every time you buy one they make it. And can't figure out how to do that. I'm trying to avoid making 50 playmats and having to sell and ship them myself. Trying to avoid all that. I don't have patience for that, everybody. All right, so the threats are coming down. Force of wills are coming down, and this terminus is going to end up resolving here. And put the endurance on Ice Fang on the bottom. You don't like forcing there? Or you don't like pitching? What'd they pitch? I missed it. Tundra for Blechman, who's at 9. He didn't exile the pitch of Force of Will? Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't like fighting over Terminus. Neither do I, actually. I would just let that resolve. If my opponent wants to waste counter magic on my board wipes and creature removal in a control mirror, unless the game is on the line, like unless this creature is going to deal lethal on the next turn, I'm just not with it. Dress downs to exile, yeah. This is pre-recorded, so we can't go back and change anything at this point. But good to note these things for the people who watch this later video on demand. This will go up on our YouTube channel, and some people will be enjoying it over there. All right, I'm going to end predictions here. We have Miracles versus Miracles. 81% favored for Blechman from chat, but HC Fox says that was an error. We'll see what happens. I actually have not watched this match yet. I try not to watch the matches and then what do you call it? Experience it with everybody in real time. I just cut the camera when they say they're done with the match. Actually, I do know the match outcome. I do know the match outcome. But I didn't watch the games. All right, so tap in 3 and a prismatic ending on Uro. Using red from Volcanic Island is kind of neat. Uro getting exiled here. I'd almost rather fight over someone trying to exile my Uro, to be honest. Rather than a Terminus on my Ice Fang and Endurance. They're just not going to be a huge factor in this game. Ponder here for Blechman. Ponder Shuffle. So I'm sure everybody has seen the chatter on the internet recently about pre-modern. The pre-modern format. I don't want to say it was given new life because that's not necessarily true, but it's getting some it's getting highlighted at the moment because the professor at Tulare Community College made a video about the format. If you like pre-modern and would want us to do some pre-modern live streams, definitely, number 1, let me know in the comments. And number 2, join our Discord, community Discord. If you're watching this later on YouTube, link is down below. Join us on Discord and come hang out with us there and talk pre-modern with us. And if you'd be interested in playing, definitely make sure you're in the Discord. Otherwise, you will have no chance of ever finding out how to come play with us. Can't get behind an old border format without illusionary mask. Total deal breaker. You know what, HC Fox, you have a really good point, and I think we're just going to cancel the whole thing now. What set was illusionary mask originally in? I don't remember off the top of my head. Was it Let's see. Yeah, it was alpha, right? You would think there would be an easier way for me to track this. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, yeah, it was originally in Alpha Beta Unlimited. Okay. Oh, okay. So it was never in revised or fourth edition. Gotcha. That's what I couldn't remember. Yeah, it was only in Alpha Beta Unlimited. That's unfortunate. They need to bring back Illusionary Mask, everybody. Reserve list card. Unlimited version is still pricey. Yikes. Glad that card's not playable in Legacy right now. All right. Endurance. Jace the Mind Sculptor looks like getting Force of Willed here, but a Force of Negation on main phase? Okay, that just got taken back because that was illegal. And Jace dies. Well, that's unfortunate. You own 352 in order of ABU. Okay, so you own 3 alpha, 5 beta, and 2 unlimited illusionary masks. That's really cool. That's a cool card to collect, HC Fox. If you want to trade me an illusionary mask, I have a bunch of commander crap. Like 3 visits from Commander Legends. I have like 700 cards like this that I could trade you. I have a Thran Dynamo from Mystery Booster. Just let me know. We could talk. Don't need this crap. I mean no offense to Commander players, but I just have so many of these cards I just don't need. I just don't need them. What's a funny one that I'm Aurelia the War Leader? Don't need it. Don't need it. Gisela the Broken Blade? Don't need it. Now I'm telling everybody all the cards I don't need. I'm trying to get a trade for an illusionary mask in here. You also did it in the middle of a brainstorm? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Mox Tanalite? Don't need it. Is Mox Tanalite played in Commander? I actually have no idea. Okay, Prismatic Ending happening here. Passing back to Montalvo. Blechman with Mystic Sanctuaries in the deck. We haven't seen much Mystic Sanctuaries in Legacy recently, right? It's kind of I don't know. We're just not seeing it at the moment. Are there any decks running Mystic Sanctuaries right now? Because I feel like I don't see that card anymore. Yeah, the Uro deck is I don't know. Players just passing back and forth now. Draw go. At least they're playing fast. Wow, they're just passing back and forth, back and forth. This is funny. A wasteland here. All right, end to turn Icefang Coatl. So something's happening. Does Phil ever have a win con? A great question from multiple badge holder Ledu. The answer is no. The answer. Phil fully relies on the bore my opponent to death strategy, and it works occasionally. It works. Eventually, an opponent just gets so bored and gives up. That's the hope. Wasteland and Miracles is I'm iffy. All right, Ice Fang getting in, but it's probably it's just gonna get removed immediately. Wasteland is a control card. I don't know. Boredom is a real win con. We have a guy at the shop that plays true stacks, and I won't play against him. I just concede. Yeah, that person is terrible. It's funny too, because like I hear like I don't currently play much Commander, but I have a lot of Commander people in my circles, and they're just consistently talking about stacks and how they're the worst in Commander, and I guess I don't really have a point other than that's kind of funny to me. He plays 3 Tabernacles? Oh boy. Anybody that plays more than 1 Tabernacle is immoral. If you die to Field of the Dead because you don't play Wasteland, you're not Control. I guess so, HC Fox. What decks do you play anyway, HC Fox? Like what are you jamming these days? What's up, RPF? We actually have a match with RPF 5029 who's in chat, queued up for today's live stream. Standstill, land still, dread still. Wow, one of the moderators just banned HC Fox for that answer. HC Fox, worse than the bore your opponent to death strategy. All right, here's Jace the Mind Sculptor again. And it's going to get hard cast Force of Will. Sorry about the glare again. It's like that exact spot where the whole rest of the board is fine, but the exact spot where Phil puts non-land permanents has glare. Unbelievable. All right, tapping 3 and the Force of Negation we knew about. I'm just playing with you, HC Fox. I'm sure your decks are fun. I've played quite a bit of Standstill myself in Legacy, so and not the recent one with Urza Saga, like going back a couple of years, like Blue-White Control with Standstill. I played it quite a bit, so I'm guilty as well. All right, Wasteland hits Tundra, and Prismatic Vesta getting cracked in response. And the stack of lands right there is a little questionable for me. The way Alec has those lands stacked is a little... very, very, very mildly irritating. Alex is going to see this later and be upset. I'm sorry, Alec. We're just playing. I spell Gristlebrand, Teferi, 5 CMC, Azcanta, Standstill. Teferi 5 CMC, is that getting played in any format right now? Like any format at all? Is it getting played in Modern? Is it getting played in Pioneer? I don't know. Is anybody still using that card? Treat the Angels fired off here, making a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What's the status on Teferi Hero of Dominaria right now? I think I'm going to look it up on MTG Goldfish. Can I do that? Yeah, I think I can. Teferi Hero of Dominaria, and it will show me what formats it's getting played in, right? Let's see. Oh, okay, it's getting played in Historic quite a bit, and Modern quite a bit. Let's see. Modern Blue-White Control. Oh, yeah. One of. Huh. That's like from a month ago, though. Let's see. Esper Control Modern. 3 Teferi Heroes from a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Teferi Hero still with us. That's good. Alert Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, we'll let the Yu-Gi-Oh cards live here. It should be played RPF? Yeah. 5-drop Teferi's good. Is 3-drop Teferi banned in Modern now? I don't even remember. Teferi Master of... what the hell is it called? can't even remember. Time Raveler. Time Raveler. Is it banned in Modern? Oh, no, it's not banned in Modern. Why did I think it was banned? Maybe it's banned in Pioneer? I don't really know. It's not banned. Yeah, it's not banned. All right, Entreat the Angels again after putting it back on top, I guess. Yeah. Force of Will. I have 2 of the stained glass ones. I have 2 of the stained glass ones. Of Time Raveler. Teferi does not draw a card more than 3 turns. More than one. Wait, Teferi does not draw a card more than once per 3 turns. It is one of the least bannable planeswalkers. Teferi was banned in Pioneer. Oh, okay. It is banned in Pioneer then. That must be what I'm thinking of. But people are, I mean, like, what's even the best planeswalker in Modern right now? How would I even look that up? I don't know. Is it Jace? Is it Ren and 6? It's Ren and 6? How would I even... Okay, popular cards. Most popular cards in Modern. We're getting somewhere. Top spells. Teferi Time Raveler. Teferi Time Raveler is the most played planeswalker in Modern. And then Ren and 6. And then Jace the Mind Sculptor. And then that's it. No other ones even make the list. Interesting. Anyway. This has been quite a bit back and forth this game. I know Phil's life total is quite a bit lower, but this game is far from over. Snake Beats coming in here, yeah. Teferi and Ren and 6. Remember when they came out like a month apart? 2019 seems so far away. Yeah. There's like this weird thing going on right now with Magic and and time basically. Like the sets that came out in 2019 and 2020 feel like they've been like almost compacted into one like batch of sets from so long ago. Like Zendikar Rising to me feels like it was from 3 years ago. It feels so old. Am I crazy, or did time get like compressed? And like the only sets that feel new are Kaldheim, Strixhaven, and Forgotten Realms, and obviously Modern Horizons. Like Core Set 21 feels like it's from like 5 years ago. Okay. Ice Fang doing some damage here. We see Phil has a basic mountain in the deck. That's interesting. Teferi 3 CMC cleaned up the Legacy format nicely. No more Cascade play real mechanics. Was Cascade even an issue in Legacy at any point in the past couple of years? My shop has so much Ikoria product left over because it came out in the heart of lockdown when I was alone in the shop with the lights off for 2-3. Yeah, I feel. You know what? Like, would it be fun to do like Ikoria pre-release events or something like that again? Because that set got like so skipped over for paper. But I guess people are already tired of Ikoria by now at the same time because they played it on Arena, right? Or Magic Online, obviously. But I played very little of it, but Ikoria Limited was really cool. I hope we go back to the Ikoria plane. I really liked it. I thought it was awesome. Tybalt Cannon was all Cascade? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Turn Zero. Ikoria is going to be okay. If you collected a bunch of Ikoria cards in your collection, You'll be all right. There was a lot of cards in there for Commander too, right? Like Ikoria felt like it had an abundance of relevant cards for Commander. Yeah, it was unfortunately passed over. It's a shame because that set probably would have been very exciting for everybody that goes to FNMs and stuff. Obviously, there's like way more important things for the world to be worried about right now, but over the long term, so it may be fun for all the 2020 sets to get revisited in some way with large events. Like imagine in 2022, Magic Fest's return, let's say, and they have like a Korea sealed, um, not Grand Prix, but like like PTQs and stuff like that. A Korea sealed, like just kind of throwback format, but just because it was skipped over in a way. That might be kind of cool. And the same goes for Kaldheim and you know uh, Jumpstart and whatever was missed. Commander Legends, another one that got kind of it never really saw its full potential, possibly. 3 Yadaro Cycle Turtle and 3 Sharknado, only things you need from a Ikoria, yeah. Luris, Urion, yeah. I have a what is it? Video game Godzilla, whatever the hell it is. Gyruda, I got in a pack. It's pretty cool. Force your will on the entreat the angels, and it gets counterspelled. Got actually counterspelled there. And here are a bunch of angels again. Jace at 13 though. That's a problem. Isn't Gyruda like a Kraken pirate or something? Yeah, I think it's a Kraken, but I don't know about pirate. Gyruda is a demon Kraken. Release the Kraken. That card was hot in Legacy for a minute, like right before the companion mechanic got adjusted. Gyruda was a little nutty for a couple of weeks. All right, so Jace is at 13. Alec can ultimate Jace here. It's minus 12, right? It's minus 12. Ultimate Jace here and still lose the game. This is why control decks play Verdict. Yeah, Verdict doesn't really fit into an Uro deck, I feel, though. All right, Jace Ultimate. Okay, Uro is in the graveyard. Okay. So now what happens here? What's the Jace Ultimate again? I forgot. The library gets exiled, and then the graveyard is the library or something? Oh no, your hand is your library. Your hand is your library. Yeah, your hand is your deck. That's right. But I think Alex still dies to these angels. Those are 7/4/4 flyers out there. Uro can't even do anything about it. 7 times 4. It's not one hit. Right? So Phil has to be careful not to die from the crackback. All right. 12 damage gets in there. Alex going to need a board wipe of some kind. Rogue attacks here, gets chumped. Hurricane, yeah, Hurricane would be good. And he hard casts a Terminus. Ouch. All right, Phil's going to scoop it up. Wow. That was quite a game, actually. Yeah, that was only game one. That was only game one. Wow. I mean, what does game two even look like? Answers.deck. Yeah, for sure. Control mirrors are really cool, to be honest, but you can only stomach one or two a month, says me the captain. You mean as a player or a viewer? This is why you can't play Counterbalance in him anymore. You can't beat Uro, and Legacy is better for it. Him to Turak, not very good in Legacy at the moment, right? Is anybody even playing that card? I'm looking now. I'm trying to see what the top planeswalkers are in Legacy since we were talking about planeswalkers before. Let's see. What are the top planeswalkers in Legacy? Wow, the top planeswalker in Legacy, according to MTG Goldfish, is Narset. I don't see any other planeswalkers above it on the list of staples of most played cards. Narset at the top. Huh. Then Jace the Mind Sculptor. Then Teferi Time Raveler. Interesting. Narset only a 1 of in decks, though. But it's the most played planeswalker. Most appearances in lists. And then Karn the Great Creator, honorable mention at the bottom, actually. Karn being a 4 of might actually make it the most played planeswalker, like most copies per deck throughout the format. Interesting. Since we're talking about it, I might as well check Pioneer too, just out of curiosity. Let's see. Top planeswalkers in Pioneer. You ready, folks? Narset at the top. Narset's number 1. Then we have Nihiri the Harbinger. Wow. I didn't expect that to happen. Nihiri on there. I guess Nihiri's getting played. Yeah, Nihiri's getting some play. Makes sense. And then Teferi, Hero of Dominaria at the bottom. Narset, Nihiri, Teferi in Pioneer. Interesting. I'm actually glad I looked that up. That's pretty cool. Portable Hole. The 7th most played spell in Pioneer. I had no idea this card was getting as much play as that. Interesting. Also, Strixhaven Uncommon Go Blank. Target player discards 2 cards, then exile all cards from that player's graveyard. The 15th most played spell in Pioneer. Wow, I'm so out of the loop with Pioneer, it's crazy. Anyway, all right, we're in this game here. Carpet of Flowers. And Vendilion Click on the board. Yeah, this is LGS pre-recorded. What's up, Strass Daddy? How's it going? You don't like the mystery booster version of Carpet? I think that's the ones I have, actually. Yeah, me the captain likes to play combo. If this was a live game, I'd ask you to drop limited resources on the table. Tell both players these are the rules now. This is limited resources plane chase plane. I don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean limited resources? Oh, the card. The card limit. What does that card even do? Limited resources. Let's see. We both looked it up at the same time. Enters the battlefield. Each player chooses 5 lands, sacrifices the rest. Players can't play lands as long as 10 or more lands are on the battlefield. That's actually a really cool card. Old jank, yeah, for sure. What does that card even look like? I want to see a picture of it. Limited resources. Exodus rare. $4. 60 cents in Europe. Might have to take a trip. Chat, let's book a flight to pick a European country and stock up on limited resources. This is a good spec here. 60 cents on Magic Card Market and $4 on TCG Player. Someone make it move. Make the move. It's not reserve list. Yeah, it's not on the reserve list. At least not that I can tell. All right, Endurance and Ice Fang on the board here. Nah, it's not. It's not on the reserve list. By the way, what's the stupidest card on the reserve list? Like, just like least powerful, most joke card on the reserve list. Does anybody know? Without looking it up. If you look it up, you're cheating. This is a matter of opinion, of course. Let's see. I'm going to search reserve list and sort them by EDH rank. Okay, I know what the cards are now. I know what clearly the worst card is on the reserve list. Worst as in completely unplayable, completely irrelevant, and a total joke. Is Juju Bubble on the list? Sorrow's Path, it's the worst card. Thunder Spirit? I don't even know. I don't remember what Thunder Spirit does. Thunder Spirit. Thunder Spirit's pretty cool, actually. I want to put Thunder Spirit in a cube or something. Jeez, Thunder Spirit is expensive. Why is it so expensive? Is it played in old school or something? Null Rod, it does nothing. Yeah. Juju Bubble. I don't remember. Juju Bubble is not on the reserve list. Juju Bubble is only 17 cents right now. I might have to buy those out. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy out Juju Bubbles. If you play a card, sacrifice Juju Bubbles. Oh my god, this card is absolutely terrible. Juju Bubble is actually really, really terrible. Might be worse than Sorrow's Path. HC Fox, that's actually a really clever play. White Weenie and Old School. Gotcha. That makes more sense now. Yeah, Thunder Spirit is crazy expensive. Insane. Is there any other flying first strike? Let's see. Flying first strike, 3-drop white creature in existence? And how do I check mana value? Okay, let's see. Jelderin Sky Knight is close. It also has banding, but it's a 1/1. Helica Glider from Ikoria, common, enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter or a first strike counter. White 1/2 for a white and 2 for a 2/2. All right, looks like Blechman got that game. Voiceless Spirit from Innistrad, flying first strike, 2/1. Thunder Spirit is clearly the best 3-drop, 2/2 flying first striker in all of Magic. Pegasus Charger's close. Is there a round timer? Yes, there is a round timer, and it's close to coming to an end here. The players have very few turns left on the clock. Time left on the clock. Thunder Spirit is played a lot in old school, yeah. What is the win con in the political trickery Sorrow's Path deck, you ask? Simple, rich and important. HC Fox has good ideas. That's a fact. All right, so carpet on the battlefield again for Alec. And now fetching. Going to 18. And a Vendilion click and response. That's a Vendilion click, everybody. So Vendilion click's another card that's fallen completely out of favor in Legacy. I guess Brazen Borrower is just way better. If you're looking to do a 3-mana 3/1 flyer, you're just way better off doing way better off doing Brazen Borrower. But Phil trying to make it work in a deck with Cabal Therapies, I guess. No, he doesn't have black, so yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this choice of running Vendilion Click, but Rainbow Efreet is a better card than Click. Changed my mind. Rainbow Efreet is a cool card. I'll give it that. Okay, me the captain with great questions here. What's everyone's take on the pronunciation of Rishadan Port? I'm already pronouncing it my way. Or Rishadan Port. Rishadan. I say Rishadan. Rishadan Port. What's Rishadan Port in, let's see. Rishadan Port has never been made in a language that's not English or Japanese. Interesting. Does anybody know if Rishadan Port ever existed in Spanish or French? Or Portuguese? Do those exist? I don't know. That would help us. Okay, Uro. The M25 should be in other languages. According to Scryfall, I'm only seeing Japanese and Chinese for M25. In addition to English. And then there's a World Championship. Judge promos. Judge promos are only English, right? And then Mercadian masks. But those appear to be just English. Did Mercadian masks come in other languages? It must have. I don't know. Spanish and French, and all those other languages. All those languages have more consistent pronunciations of words, so I always look at those of how to pronounce words like Rishadan. But I can't find a Spanish Rishadan port. Mangara of Condor? Yeah, that's a stretch. All right, players are in turns here, apparently. I just saw someone put a die down. We can't see it on camera, but it looks like they're about to be a draw.
Those are retro, regular, non-ish Golden Prime.
So I have to finish McDonald's.
Seems like they're going to be a draw. There are no ties on this channel. Yeah, so we're going to, since this is already a pre-recorded match, who does chat feel like would have won this match had it gone to infinite time? Does anybody have any feelings on that? Let's do a completely corrupt poll. Completely corrupt poll. Let's do that. We can base our answers off anything, including who has better altars in their deck, who has no altars in their deck, who has better versions of Carpet of Flowers, who has better color sleeves, whatever you want. We're going to do a 2-minute poll and let chat decide who the winner of this match is, because it looks like they're about to be a draw. There's only a minute left. I mean, there's only a turn left. Nail hygiene. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Let's see who chat wants to win this match. Looks like so far it's for Alec. This is completely corrupt, by the way. A lot of people are about to get scammed out of channel points. All right, poll's live now. Poll is a tie so far. All right, yeah, they're drawing it up. It's a draw. Crucible of Worlds on the battlefield for Phil. What do you think of Crucible of Worlds in a non-land still control pile? Any feelings on that, chat? All right, that was the end of the match. We're going to queue up another match here.